to understand how an ecosystem is functioning, we must understand how energy is flowing through this ecosystem. In other words, we need to understand what is eating what and how much. For food, many animals eat other animals, but to prevent from being eaten, many prey species have evolved defenses, such as altering body size or growing defense structures to prevent or to increase survival. But these defenses are not without cost, and therefore, to reduce costs, prey species will induce these defenses only when they're needed, like in the presence of a predator. And these defenses can alter energy flow through an ecosystem by altering the predation rates upon these prey species. Now, in a marsh ecosystem, amphipods are an important food item for fish and other predators. And in nature, these amphipods can exist in two different adult body sizes, either large or small. Since larger amphipods are easier to spot by visual fish predators, they're more likely to be eaten. However, in natural habitats, small amphipods are more likely to be found with fish predators. So what we wanted to see was if this difference in adult body size was actually an inducible defense against fish predation, and if it was, in what cases these defenses were employed. So to answer this question, what we did was expose amphipods with predators either in groups or as individuals. And what we found was that amphipods do in fact reduce their body size in response to fish predation, but it's only when they're raised in groups and not as when they're raised as individuals. So what does this all mean? Well, it means that amphipods can induce defenses against fish, but only when they're around other amphipods. By reducing body size, these amphipods are less likely to be seen and therefore less likely to be eaten by the fish predators. But when they are eaten, since they're smaller, they actually have less energy for the fish. So smaller amphipods means that there's less food for the fish, which will likely lead to a decrease in fish biomass. Now, in this experiment, we saw that amphipods exposed to predators in groups reduce their body size by about 20%. Now, although this may not seem like a lot, it can have a major impact on fisheries. For example, a 20% reduction in size is a 20% reduction in food for the fish. And that 20% reduction will likely lead to a 20% reduction in fish abundance, 20% reduction in fish to catch, and 20% reduction in fish for us to eat. And this is all because amphipods were exposed to predators in groups and not as individuals. All right, thank you.
Thanks.